All right, folks, getting ready for the start of this game against the Arvada Hockey Academy and the Colorado Springs Tigers. This game should be started very shortly. Warm-ups are done. Pucks are being picked up right now. This is game one of the Silver Sticks Regional Tournament up in Denver, Colorado. For those that are unaware. And again, this is Colorado Springs Tigers, 14 UAA team against the Arvada 14 UAA team. They are wearing the whites. Colorado Springs Tigers wearing the black and yellow. I'm going to be cutting out the sound periodically. This music is extremely loud and the speaker's facing directly at me. So I don't want us to get copyright infringement warnings on the YouTube stream. So I'll cut it out as often as I feel I need to. In the meantime, stick with us. We will be right back for the start of puck drop for this game this morning. All right, getting ready for puck drop. Seabolt steps up to take the draw, going against number 20 against Arvada. Robbins picks it up, carries it into the zone. Little move, centers it, gets knocked all the way back into the corner, picked up by Arvada and rimmed around over to the far side. Picked up by Owen Bishop. He whacks it down deep, and Arvada chips it up, and it makes it out of the zone. Chipped back up. Bishop picks it back up, carries, shot on net, right into the goaltender's breadbasket, and we get a stoppage of play and a face-off in the Arvada zone. Good start with pressure by the Tigers. Start the game. Looks like Parker picks it up. Takes a draw on that one. She gets it in the corner. Chip down low. Arvada with it. Chips it around. Can't tell who that is. Penny. Arvada carries it in. Shot towards the net. Saved by Lever. Arvada now with it. Tried to center that one off of Lever's stick. Back up to the point. And chipped in by Penny. Arvada has to go back to pick it up. And they're on the near side corner. Bishop down there to pinch it off. A little battle right there on the half wall where we really don't have very good visibility. Marbisi keeps it in temporarily. A little race for the puck. And Arvada ends up with it. Marbisi hounded a little bit and given over to Gibson, carried up by Robbins, and he backhands that in. Not cleanly, though, as it's stuck on the half wall. Bishop now with it, shot wide of the net. That went up over the net. Marbisi not able to handle it right off the wall there, and picked up and thrown in by Derenzio, and that was offside, so we got a stoppage of play. Face off at center ice. Carried in by McKenzie. He loses it. Picked up by number 52. He gets hauled down. No call there. Oh, wait. He did make a call. They do have a tripping call. That's going to go against the Tigers. Number 52 got hauled down by Seabolt, and he's going to spend a minute and a half, I believe, in the sin bin. Sorry, 2 minutes. We're doing full 2-minute penalties on this. So he's going to visit the sin bin, puts the Tigers on a penalty kill. Arvada with the power play. Sanderson chips it up. Not out as Tigers were not able to get it out. Arvada managed to keep it in. Thien gloved it down but wasn't able to do much with it. Puck's down in that corner, right down there. A lot of yelling by the coaches over there. Shot on, saved by Lever. Over to the near side half wall. Number 20 not able to keep it in. 34 picks it up, and we get an offsides call. Immediate offsides at this level. At the higher levels, they do use a delayed offsides, which is allows a little more flow to the game, less stoppages. Sullivan taking the draw, loses that one. Shot towards the net, saved by Lever as he flips open that glove and snags it out of the air. We're going to have a face-off in the Tiger zone on the far side. Tigers still on a penalty kill. Rimmed around over to the near side. Chamberlain there. Number 20 walks out. Shot blocked up front and covered up by Lever. No goal there. 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the Tigers penalty. And we're going to have a face-off on the near side. Just to the right of Lever, and Arvada gets that one. They just chip it in deep, down below the goal line, over to the near side. Centering pass, bobbling it, Lever right there, and chipped in over his glove by Arvada. That puts them up by a goal early on in this first period. Siebold comes back across. A little bit of a walk of shame for taking the penalty. Here's hoping the Tigers can get it back. Robbins steps up to take the draw. Bishop now with it, carries it in. He gets bumped off the puck. Bishop picks it back up, down in the corner. Evades the hit. Chipped up, and we have a hooking call. Looks like that's going on Bishop. Tigers back on a penalty kill early on. First period, 2 penalties already taken by the Tigers. Arvada back on the power play at the 10:29 mark of the first period. Back up to the point. 68 walks in, blows a tire. Tigers not able to get it out. Shot towards Lever. He ends up gloving it down and throwing it to one of his teammates. Lobato takes a whack at it and gets it out of the zone. Number 15 over to the far side. Chipped in. Sanderson with it. Throws it up the far side boards. Another shot towards the net. Sanderson back to get it. Bounces it off the boards and out. Robbins with a little bit of a head of steam. Makes a quick decision to turn around just as icing is called. Back down into the Tigers zone. Blocked by Truello, out of the zone. No ice on that one. Truello throws it down the ice. No icing there. The goalie came out and played it. Arvada now with it, still on the power play. Over to the near side half wall, picked up by Seabolt. He manages to get it out up to Sullivan. Sullivan loses a handle on it, back to Marvisi. She backhands it up to Sullivan. Sullivan just throws it down deep. Picked up by number 34 for Arvada as Sullivan taps him, gives him a little bumpity bump into the boards. Sullivan takes a whack at it and throws it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call on the Tigers. Tigers back at full strength at the 8:22 mark of the first period. Still tons of hockey to be played, but the Tigers are down now 1-0 with only one shot on goal so far. Shot on, saved by Lever. Puck down below the goal line. Whiffed out by Thien. He just throws it up the boards. It goes off of an Arvada stick. So no icing there. All the way back down into the Arvada zone. Centering pass over to 80. Picks it off the boards and tries to throw it back up. Thien with he took a big hit there. Shot towards the net. Looks like Arvada finally going to the box. Penny with a shot and a save by the goaltender for Arvada. And we got a roughing call by number 30, I believe that is. Sorry, number 90 for Arvada going to the box for roughing. That puts the Tigers on a power play. Bishop taking the draw. He wins that one. Chamberlain not able to do much with it cleanly. Bishop grabs it, spins around, takes a quick shot, doesn't go anywhere. Bounces around in the feet of one of the Arvada players. Gibson gets it up to Bishop, goes off of the heel of his stick. Robbins with it now. Gets it into the zone. Gets around a couple Arvada players, then is stymied by number 22. Bishop with it. Gibson with it. Back to Bishop. Bishop takes it down below the goal line. Tried to center it to Gibson, but it goes off of an Arvada stick, and Gibson again with it. Gets it up to Bishop, not able to do much with it there. Gibson again with it, over to Trillo on the near side. Trillo throws it towards the net, but that's blocked up front by one of the Arvada players. Arvada picks it up on the far side. Not able to get around Marvisi. Gibson now with it. Stichka gets it down low, but not able to hold on to it. Rimmed around by Arvada all the way down and out. And that's going to be an icing call at the 6:05 mark against Arvada. And face-off will be just to the left of the Arvada goaltender. Seabolt taking the draw. Got McKenzie and Thien out with him. Arvada picks it up right off the face-off. Not able to get around D'Arienzo and cleanly, but picks it back up. Shot on Lever, and he gloves that one down and saves it. Tigers not controlling that real well in the offensive zone. Seabolt taking the draw again. Back up to the point. That goes past the Arvada player. Labato there controlling it. Gets it up to Seabolt. Seabolt's not able to handle it. Back to D'Arienzo. He steps around Arvada player. Another one. Shot and a goal. Just walks right in. Dekes out two of the Arvada players and puts it right past the goalie. 5:24. That's D'Arienzo with the goal. Face off at center ice. Score tied at 1. Penny gets it and throws it down low. Trillo there takes out the Arvada player, but manages to keep it down low, but only temporarily. Number 20 with it for Arvada. Gets around Sanderson. Shot saved by Lever. And we have another penalty being called. A roughing call, I believe, on Truello. Sorry, that's Sullivan going to the box for roughing. Puts the Tigers back on yet another penalty kill in this first period. One by Arvada, over to the top of the slot. Shot saved by Lever. Bishop with it. Gets around to one of the Arvada players and just throws it down low. Robbins was there but didn't try and get to it. It somehow miraculously makes its way over to him. Arvada now bringing it out. And centering pass. Gibson gets it and just throws it all the way down. We got an icing call. Tigers go for a change. And the faceoff moves back down into their own zone late in this first period. We're at the 4:25 mark of the first period. And chipped up, and that's going to go for an icing too. No, they wave it off. Arvada coming out of their own zone with it. Long pass off the skate of one of his teammates. Chipped up and out by D'Arienzo, and that one's going to go for an icing. Tigers will bring it all the way back. 4:04 left in the first period. Puck kept in the Tigers' zone. Arvada tried to center that one. Stopped by Lever and chipped up and out by Chamberlain. And that goes for an icing. And the Tigers have to take the faceoff back down in their own zone again. Seabolt steps up to take the draw for the Tigers. We have 41 seconds left on the Sullivan penalty. Arvada controlling that one. Seabolt right there putting some pressure on. Thrown up to the point towards the net. Gibson right there chips it up to Seabolt. Seabolt gets it and lobs it down the ice. That is going to go for an icing, and it does. Non-controlled play. Seabolt again steps up to take the draw. Current score 1-1. We are at the 3:20 mark of the first period. Still tons of hockey to be played. Both teams burying one so far. Seabolt with it and not able to get it out. Thrown towards the net. Shot towards Lever. That ends up going wide. Gibson gets it, bounces it off the backboards. One of the Arvada players picks it up down below the goal line, walks over to the other side, back up to the point, shot down low to the half wall. Walks to the center, skates around a couple of the Tiger players, back up to the point, shot blocked by Thien. Seabolt gets it and throws it down into the Arvada zone. They control it now. Arvada gets into the Tigers zone. Gibson with it, throws it up. Glove down. Shot towards the net, save and kicked in. That was blatantly clear from up here, but that looked like it was kicked in. To me, the referees are having a little conference about it. Hopefully they saw what I saw. No goal. It was kicked in. Still 1-1, and we have a face-off just to the right of Lever. Marbisi off the half wall. Brought up by Penny. It's an odd man rush. Centering pass right off of the goaltender. Not able to bury that. Arvada picks it up. Back the other direction. Chipped up the near side wall. Picked up by Arvada. Thrown back down deep. Back up to the point. Down to the far side corner. Marbisi right there. Chipped off the boards. Not out. Thrown again towards the net. Redirects over to the near side. Penny with it. Chips it up. McKenzie now with it. Stops on the half wall. Is looking to hand it off. Gets it to Robbins. Shot. That goes underneath the goaltender, but just misses the net. Over to the near side half wall. Picked up by Henry. Shot towards the net. Another shot and in. Bishop picked up the rebound and put it over, right past the goalie, right over his pad. A lot of chaos in front. Tigers able to bury a second one. They got lucky with that kicked in goal. That did not count. They are now up 2-1 so far in this game. Chamberlain there on the far side trying to control it. He's hounded by a couple Arvada players. They managed to get it into the Tiger zone. Shot up over the net and kept in, rimmed around over to the near side. Arvada controlling it. Back to the top of the slot. Shot redirected up front by Chamberlain. Wide of the net. Chamberlain with it. Throws it off the boards. Not out. Second attempt. Does make it out. Bishop right there. Not able to get a handle on it. Chipped in. Back out. D'Arenzio bounces it off the boards and out. Puck is right below us. Robbins gets it, steps around one of the Arvada players, loses a handle on it. Back into the Tiger zone. Centering pass blocked up front. Chamberlain there, putting some pressure on. Marbisi, sorry, that was Robbins, not Marbisi. Robbins chips it up. That one's blocked. Puck's just getting stuck everywhere. That took a weird bounce off the stanchion. Henry, that was Henry. Gets it up and out, and that goes for an icing. Right as the horn sounds, we'll be back for the start of the second period. Tigers currently up in this game 2-1. Tigers win that one. Sullivan gets it and throws it towards the net. Putting on some good pressure down low. Triello loses a handle on it, gets it, chips it up to Spinder. Spinder gets hammered against the boards. And chipped down low. Spinder again with it. Chipped up and out by Arvada. Dorenzio just banks it off the board. And picked up by number 8 for Arvada and thrown right back in, but it was done offside, so we get a stoppage of play. 30 seconds into this second period. We're going to have a face-off at center ice due to an offside. They say that it occurred around the red line, so that puts it right at center ice. Thien gets it, backhands it in, skates back down to pick it up. Little move. Picked up by Seabolt and a shot on net that the goaltender solved quite easily. Face-off down in the Arvada zone. Seabolt taking the draw, going against number 20, 25, 20. He's got his jersey tucked in. Hard to see what his number actually is. Arvada wins that one. Chipped up, and Gibson picks it up. Off the half wall, but Arvada picks it up, throws it towards the net. Blocked up front, Thien with it. Battling for it. McKenzie picks it up. Now Seabolt backhands it towards the net, goes past the Arvada players. They rim it around over to the near side. Big hit from behind. Both arms went up, and that is probably going to be a 2 and a 10. I believe that was on Thien. He's going to the box for that one. See if they're going to call a 2 and a 10 or just a rough. They're calling a boarding with the 2 and a 10. Hit from behind, boarding. Same call. It's a minor and a minor and a misconduct. So they need somebody else to go to the box for him. Spinder takes his place. He'll serve the 2 minutes. And Thien is sitting for the remainder of the second period, or mostly thereof. Batted around down low. Arvada controlling it. Tigers are not able to stay out of the box in this game at all. Kept down low by Arvada. Picked up on the far side half wall and dropped down to the corner. Little block shot up front, and Lever covers that one up with little trouble. 12:25 left in the second period. Tigers back on a penalty kill. Arvada controls that one off the faceoff. Chipped down low. Picked up on the half wall. Skated to the center. And off of Lever's mask. Arvada not able to keep it in. They pick it up in the neutral zone, take it back into their own zone. Skated in is number 20, centering pass. That's blocked. Stichka there. Arvada chips it down low. 20 again with it. Skates below the goal line. Backhands it up the boards to 19. Cross ice pass. Shot towards the net. Lever just bats that one down. And Arvada with it. Back up to the point. 19 with it. Shot wide of the net. Rims around all the way over to the far side. .17 with it. He gets it, chips it down low. Arvada with good puck control down in the Tigers zone. Shot blocked up front. That one looked like that hurt. Dorenzio looks like he's in a little bit of pain. Not moving real well. Shot up over the net. Robbins now with it. He picks it up. throws it towards the net. That goes off of the Arvada goaltender. They pick it up down low. Tigers looking for a quick change. Shot blocked up front and chipped in. Arvada ties that one up on a power play goal. Spinder comes out of the box, and Thien is going to serve a little more time in there. He's got 10 minutes starting now, so he'll be out. First whistle after the 44-second left in the second period. Game is tied now. See if the Tigers can put on a little more pressure and get it back. Chirillo steps up to take the draw. Back to the Tigers defense. Gibson stymied a little bit there. And I think we got an offsides call, or it hit somebody on the bench. Can't quite tell. Either way, we're going to have a face-off just in front of the Arvada bench. Arvada controlling it, back to the point. Arvada controlling it on the half wall. Centering pass. Chamberlain running around like crazy down there. I apologize. I think I called Sanderson Chamberlain earlier. Sanderson is number 55. Chamberlain is number 26. My apologies on that. Arvada controls that off the face-off. Back to the point. Shot whiffed on. Parker tried to get it to Penny and was not able to do so. And I think the puck hit somebody or an offsides again. Not really sure. But the faceoff's going to be right in front of the Arvada bench again. Parker taking the draw. She wins that one, moves it forward, and chases it down in the Arvada zone right off of the goaltender. Another shot towards net, bouncing around. Penny with it now, centering. Parker with a shot right in the slot. Caught the goaltender off guard, but put it right into his chest. Parker with a great attempt there. Almost had that one. But we stay tied at 2. 9:19 left in the second period. Bishop steps up to take the draw now, going against I can't read his number. Dorenzio takes a shot, goes off the goaltender's glove. Henry tried to get it. Marvisi throws it down deep. Couple passes, and Arvada manages to get it out of the zone. Arvada keeps it low in the Tiger zone. Shot towards the net, saved by Lever, batted at, over to the far side half wall. Chipped up and out. Bishop making a run for it, not able to get to it first. Ends up preventing the Arvada player from getting a clean pass out of the zone. Dorenzio just fires it in, no icing there. He was right on the red line. Tigers putting on a little more pressure. Chipped up the boards and out. Marvisi with it. Steps around our Arvada player and just bats it down low. Doesn't go far enough though. Arvada gets it into the Tiger zone. Shot goes off of Chamberlain's stick. Henry picks it up in the far corner. Sorry, the camera's a little off there. Gibson with it. Ends up going wide. Throws it down deep. Seabolt there. Chips it off the boards back to Gibson. And we are going to have a penalty. A roughing call, it looks like, on Arvada. Number 19 going to the sin bin for a rough. That's going to put the Tigers on a power play at the 7:48 mark of the second period. Shot towards the net by McKenzie. Back to the point to Gibson. Back down to McKenzie. Penny put it into the skate. Shot at. Puck's right there. Siebold not able to get a solid shot off on it. McKenzie down in the corner. Thrown towards the net by Gibson. Rims around all the way over to the far side. Back over to the near side. Right to McKenzie in the slot. Siebold with a backhand that went way high. Chipped down low by Penny. McKenzie picks it up down below the goal line. Back up to the point. Back down low to McKenzie. He tries to center it. That's blocked. Siebold knocked it off of Arvada's stick. McKenzie picks it up down below the goal line. Back to Penny. Penny with it. Walks down low. Centering pass. Off of Siebold's stick. Not able to do much with it. Arvada now controlling it. Brings it out of the zone. Stolen by Gibson and chipped up. And chipped back down by Arvada, and that's going to go for an icing at the 6:33 mark of the second period. For a second there, I didn't think I had my mic down, but it turns out I did. I just couldn't see it out of the corner of my eye. Face-off down to the right of the Arvada goaltender. 6:33 left in the second period, and a tied score. Arvada with it. They win that draw, carrying it down into the Tigers zone. Lever blocked that shot, picked up by Truillo. Gets it up to Sullivan. He's not able to handle it. Chipped up and out. And Sanderson able to keep it from going too far. Truillo not able to get a handle on it. We got a hand pass on the Tigers. That was the right call there. Sullivan with it, backhands it in, and we have an offsides call on that. We're going to redo that face-off over on the far side. Parker taking the draw and batted in. Arvada now controlling it in their own zone. Chipped up. Not out cleanly, but they pick it back up over to 90 on the near side. Centering pass, not able to do much with it. Shot towards the net, goes up over the net though. Lobato rims it around over to the near side. Stichka there, but he's not able to do much with it. Arvada picks it back up. Sanderson with it, carries it out and has it stolen from him. Over to the near side. 19 picks it up, walks in. Couple players on him. Stichka not able to get to for the Arvada player. It's chipped down low. And it looks like the Tigers going to the box again for another tripping call. Stichka finally touches it. We get a stoppage of play. And the referee makes his call. Tripping, as I expected. And it's Lobato going to the box. He's visiting the inside of the sin bin for the next 2 minutes. Minor penalty. Robbins steps up to take the draw. That puts the Tigers on their, I don't even know how many penalty kills they've had. It's significantly more than Arvada's had during this game. Chipped up the boards, not out, as Arvada would manage to keep it in right up at the point. They're controlling it off out of the corner. Back up to the point. Back down low, and missed is the Arvada player. They pick it back up on the near side. Arvisi putting a little bit of pressure on. Number 17 keeps it in for Arvada. Centering pass, shot on lever, and right into his gut. Easy save for him at the 4:03 mark of the second period. Tigers still have to fight off another minute and 14 seconds in this penalty kill. Bishop taking the draw. Back up to the point for Arvada as they win that one. Thrown down low. Picked up and thrown out by Chamberlain. Goalie actually plays that one. Goes all the way to Gibson. Gibson throws it up and goes off of the stick of one of the Arvada players, so no icing there. Penny just trying to waste some time, pins it up against the boards. Arvada brings it in, offside, so we get another stoppage of play and a face-off in the neutral zone just in front of the Arvada bench. Current score 2-2. We are at the 3:18 mark of the second period. Truello with it, carries it in, and ends up toppling over just as he got a shot that went wide of the net. McKenzie trying to control it down low. But that was only temporarily as Arvada picks it up and starts carrying it up ice. Tigers 3-2-1, back at full strength. Truello controlling it down low in the neutral, close to the Tigers' blue line. Picked up by Arvada, carried in by number 20. Shot blocked. Another shot up over the net. Gibson has clear rein to pick that puck up. Tries to get it up to Truello. They do not connect. Truello keeps that one in. Walks down the half wall. Shot towards the net. Hit the goaltender right in the Arvada words on his jersey, and so we get another stoppage of play at the 2:13 mark. Stichka taking the draw now. Chipped up the boards and out by Arvada. And we have another call. Tripping. Not sure who that. Looks like Lobato going to the sin bid for that one. Yet another Tigers penalty kill. And this one's going to last either until Arvada scores or until there's 1 second left in the period. Chipped up and out. Good play by the Tigers. Arvada now controlling it. Bounced off the near side boards. Siebold backhands it off the boards. Arvada now controlling it into the Tigers zone. Gets around D'Arenzio in the slot over to the near side half wall. Chip down low. picked up by Siebold. Siebold rims it around, and I don't think that's going to make it all the way, so no icing on that. Arvada having to reset in their own zone. Dorenzio chips it up and back into the neutral zone. Arvada having to reset again. Number 34 for Arvada walks the line, then chips it in. Sanderson picks it up, bounces it off the boards, and out. Sullivan with the head of steam walks in. Shot and a save. I think that was Stichka, it was, that got that shot off. A little discombobulation there, almost a shorthanded opportunity for the Tigers. We're going to have a face-off just to the left of the Arvada goaltender. There's 38.2 seconds to be precise, left in the second period. 37 seconds left on the penalty. Gibson gets it and just throws it down low. Rims around over to the near side. Arvada chips it up, and Gibson picks it back up in the neutral zone. He just bounces it off the boards, gets it out. Arvada having to reset. They carry it in. Triello bumps one of the Arvada players. Chipped up and not out on the first attempt. Sullivan there, and he gets hounded. And it goes back in. I think it's back in offsides. So we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. But no call there, as there shouldn't have been. 8.8 seconds left in the period. 7 seconds left on the Tigers' penalty. Arvada wins that one, carries it right in. Bishop shot right at the buzzer, blocked. And that does it for the second period. We'll be back for the puck drop on the third period. All right, start of the third period. Here we go. Henry steps up to take the draw. Arvada wins that one back. Chipped off the boards. Sanderson with it. He just throws it towards center ice, and that goes all the way down. So we're going to have an icing call on the Tigers. That's going to come back down into the Tigers zone. Only 10 seconds expired in this period so far. Shots on goal right now is 21-15. The Tigers turned it up a little bit. They were down at 1 with 1 goal. Arvada gets it, throws it down the far side, rimmed around behind the net. Back up to the point. Back down the far side. Walks to the center, tried to backhand it past Lever. That goes past the net. Tigers not able to get control of it. Robbins with a little burst of speed, gets it up into the Arvada zone, leaves it for, I believe, Bishop. That he wasn't able to handle that. He wasn't expecting it. Sanderson with it. Batted towards the net, but goes wide. Sanderson now carrying it up. Lobato keeps it in, gets it back to Robbins. Robbins throws it down to Henry, but he's not able to handle it. Back to the point. Sanderson bats it down low. Not able to do much with it. Sanderson now with it. Lobato racing to get to it, and he's not able to win that one cleanly. Gibson throws it towards the net. Lobato was right there, but not able to handle it. Kicked out by the Arvada player. Gibson not able to keep it in. Back to Chamberlain. He gets it out of the zone. And Gibson able to bat it back into the Arvada's zone. Arvada now controlling it. Whoops, too much on the camera there. Rimmed around by Gibson, kicked at by Arvada. So they're able to keep it in. Backhanded over to the near side. Shot saved by Lever, and he covers that one up pretty quick. 11:04 left in the third period. We are still tied at 2. McKenzie now with it. Gets it over to Thien. Thien with the shot. Saved by the goaltender. D'Arienzo chips it up and gets it to Thien. Thien gets it into the zone keeps it in on a backhand. McKenzie right there putting some pressure on and gets pinned up against the boards. Rimmed around over to the near side. Chipped up and out by Arvada. And we get an offsides call on a stoppage of play. Face-off down in the Arvada zone. Stichka taking the draw. Arvada brings it out. Nice save by Lever there. Up to Stichka. He's not able to handle that one. Puck whacked at. Penny with it. He's got a head of steam. He gets to it first. And his shot towards the net is blocked. So it doesn't really go anywhere. Arvada carries it up on the far side. Odd man rush. Shot. Nice read by Gibson, and he was managed to block that one. Shot towards the net, redirected up front, but it still goes wide. Penny with it again. Hounded by a couple players, had it knocked off his stick. And Arvada carries it up. Dumps it down deep. Gibson going back to get it. Bishop beats him. Comes out the near side. And kept in by number 52 for Arvada. He takes it down low. Looking for that centering pass over 15. Off of Gibson and ends up going wide. Shot saved by Lever. Puck's bouncing around up front. Gibson backhands it. Picked up by, I believe, Henry. Gibson back to Gibson. Gibson throws it over to the far side. Chipped up by Bishop. Not out. Robbins with it. Gets it back over to Bishop. Bishop carries it up and throws it into the Arvada zone. Looks for a change. Shot saved by Lever, picked up by Henry. Back to Robbins. He's not able to handle it. And Arvada comes back into the Tiger zone with it. Shot towards the net, goes wide. Marvisi with a good save down low, able to get it up and allow one of her teammates to get it out. Batted up by Spinder. Trillo gets it up to Sullivan. Sullivan throws it down low, rims around all the way over to the near side. 6:48 left in the third period. Game's picked up a little bit. Arvada with it. Brent takes it over to the far side. Tried to throw it out, but that goes off of Seabolt's skate. 68 carries it in. I think that one went off the post. I don't think it hit Lever. Chip down low in the Arvada zone. Over to the far side. Thien throws it towards the net, redirected by McKenzie right up front. But not able to keep it in are the Tigers. Back into the neutral zone. Arvada with it. Shot towards the net, redirected by, I think, McKenzie. Picked up by Sanderson. He lost it. Batted up by Thien. Well, I don't know where the puck is. It's somewhere around here. I think it's right against the boards. Finally, Arvada gets it and throws it down low. Picked up by Lobato. Lobato bounces it off the boards, but not out as it goes off of a Arvada skate. That one hit the crossbar and went up. Couple good saves by the inanimate goaltender. Vada picks it back up, carries it in. Shot saved by Lever, and he covers that one up when we get a stoppage of play. We're at the 5-minute mark of the third period. Shots on goal, 29-18. Tigers trying to get it out of their own zone. Penny with it, gets it up to Stichka. Stichka not able to handle it. Grenades off of his stick. Penny now with it. Penny carrying it up, chips it past the Arvada player and trying to chase it down, rimmed around over to the near side. Number 34 for Arvada with it, thrown up and off of number 8 stick. Arvada now with it. Penny backhands it up and out, and that's going to go not for an icing. 34 has to go back to pick it up. Marvisi picked it up and lost a handle on it. D'Arienzo throws it up the boards and out, and that's going to go for an icing call. And it does. We are at the 3:57 mark of the third period with a face-off just to the left of Lever. Marvisi battling down low. D'Arienzo there, chips it up, and it pops out of the zone. Thrown back in, and that's going to be an offsides, and they're taking the face-off all the way back to here. In the neutral zone, still tied at 2, 3:40 left in the third period. These games in this tournament, I believe they can end in a tie, so we probably won't see any cool OT shenanigans. Seabolt taking the draw. Lobato with it, throws it towards the net, saved by the goaltender. Goaltender's making some pretty good saves, both of them, on both ends throughout this game. Not kept in by Lobato. Sorry, 93, Sullivan. Trillo with it. He brings it around behind the net, chips it off the boards, hard out, and Arvada has to reset. Sullivan now with it, carries it in, shot towards the net. Seabolt with a great shot. Tigers right there, all the way over to the far side, chip down low. Arvada finally gets a hold of it, and a little odd man rush heading the other way. Saved by Lever. Sanderson up the boards, but not out. Seabolt comes in hard, chipped up, and not out. Arvada able to keep it in, shot wide of the goaltender. My camera work is not all that stellar for this particular game. My apologies. And Arvada now controlling it through the neutral zone. Tries to step around Sullivan. Lost it. Shot on by Seabolt. And the goaltender flashes the leather and buries that one. One of my many fans has pointed out that I have had first up there for a while. So I will try and delete that. Some bodies being thrown late in this game by both teams, actually. Gibson not able to get it up the boards. He gets it up on a second attempt, but kept down low. Gibson now with it. Tries to get it up to Robbins. Robbins gets it to McKenzie. McKenzie with it. He gets spun away off the net, or off the puck. Arvada gets it, throws it down low. 1:17 left in the third period, and we have an icing call on Arvada. Tigers getting some chances. But neither team able to break this stalemate in this third period. Penny steps up to take the draw, and Arvada controls that face-off. Penny does get it back, though. Henry now with it. Centered it off of somebody in front. D'Arienzo carries it in, shot towards the net. That goes just wide. Arvada trying to get it up, not out, as Henry was right there. Saved by Arvada. 35 seconds left in this game. Chamberlain was able to get it out. It popped right back in off of an Arvada stick, so we have an offsides call. 30.3 seconds left in the third period. Bishop stepping up to take the draw. And Tigers push it forward and are able to win that race to the puck. Centering pass. Oh, good opportunity by the Tigers there. Robbins takes it down low. Another centering pass. Back to Gibson. Gibson with a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Into the near side corner. Robbins down there. He's not able to, he gets bumped off the puck, so he's not able to do much with it. Over to the near side boards. Chamberlain with it. Tries to take it down low. Centering pass. Right there. Right as the horn sounds. That does it. Tigers end up with a tie in this game. It was a pretty hard fought game. A lot of bodies being thrown late in this game, but nobody able to get an advantage. We'll be back on this channel later on this afternoon, I believe at 4:30 Mountain Standard Time for Game 2 of the day. In the meantime, everybody have a good lunchtime. Good